I'm inclined to agree with you, but to play the devil's advocate, what does the clothing that I wear or the way that I wear my clothing have to do with how well I do my job?
I mean, it's not going to affect your intellect, but a lot of times they're not willing to show us their intellect. Like, they're just going to keep walking. Or they're going to be ignorant when you ask them to please not show you their
well, see, that's the thing. Like, you're asking
behind.
them to deny or to change how they present themselves rather than trying to get to know them as an individual.
I mean,
So, like,
I don't.
what I'm saying in general. So rather than saying, hey, I need you to put your pants up, it's like, hello, how are you? Let me get to know you so that I can build a personal rapport and then let you know, wow, I personally wouldn't wear my clothes that way and don't really feel as though you should have to wear your clothes any type of way or you should have to wear any type of clothing. I want you to realize that getting a job may be difficult when you present yourself this way because everybody's not going to be willing to talk to you. But until you take that personal...
We know stereotyping.
Yeah. Until everyone stops stereotyping and makes a personal investment in the individuals that you come across, it's going to be that problem. And, you know, I guess when you're already a part of the majority or however you want to phrase it, and you don't have to make as many changes, it doesn't really bother you. Oh, well, now I have to wear a button down and slacks with a belt when I go to work. Versus if I want to wear a tall tee so that you can't tell that my pants are hanging around my knees, then
do it.
But no one's going to hire me that way.
I mean, it's a little bit easier to get hired, I feel like, as long as your certain areas are not showing. Like, if I can see everything you have, no, I don't want you hired. Like, because I don't want all of that.
Not unless it's a strip joint.
Exactly. Like, I feel like you, in a way, have to dress for what you want. So if that's what they want is to dress like they're going to a strip joint, then that's what they should go get hired as.
Exactly.
I mean...
And then if you look at, like, the origins of where the pants sagging came from...
We're not... We're so not.
We're not going to...
But I do understand.
But then, you know... in corporate America or what have you, of course, like, I don't know who came up with the rules that this is what you have to wear to get this job and this is how you have to present yourself. I mean, unfortunately, that's what it is. And I mean, it's unfortunate that we do have to change who we are as people, but I mean...
Well, I mean, I was talking to Sunshine Bee last night about the topic since she wasn't going to be able to be here. And one thing that she brought up that I thought was really cool is like tattoos, like visible tattoos, used to be very taboo. Like just a couple of years ago, like you couldn't get a job with visible tattoos. In some places,
it's rare that they're asked about it
yeah,
on a lot of applications at this point.
Like in some places, you really can get a job, and you got your, you know, your neck tattoo with the little kiss lips over here, and you got your piercings in places. Like it used to be, you couldn't have like the facial piercings. You'd have to take them out, especially if you're serving food or something. And I'm like, I don't even understand how if the food is in my hand, my face matters. But to some people, it does. Mm-hmm. And you know, she was just like, well, certain things like that are changing because now you can get a job with your visible tattoos, and it's not that big of a deal because because of the age that we are and the people that are, you know, becoming supervisors at this point, they do have tattoos and they understand that it's a part of a different type of culture, and that, you know, they're more understanding and respectful of it. It's not just bad boys or, you know, gangsters that have tattoos now. Everyone has them. I mean, well, I can't say raise your hand because I can't see.
It's becoming acceptable across different.
I mean, do you have a tattoo?
I don't have any tattoos.
So 2/3 of this room has a tattoo, but we're still.
Yours is more coverable, at least. Mine is definitely because my wrist it's tiny. It's not offensive. That's my biggest thing. Is I feel like if they're offensive, that would be the main time
definitely
the employers might step in. But mine definitely. I know my parents when I first got it were like, that's just gonna ruin your job. And I mean, it is seen. Like I have to wear a bracelet because exchanging money or handshakes, any of that, it's gonna be because of the location seen. But I haven't had anybody even.
Yeah, now the guy that I knew that had FU tattooed on his head.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that needs to be
that
covered up.
let your hair grow back. It's okay. We don't need to see that. But I'm saying like that's you. I respect that. That's a part of your culture and how you choose to represent yourself. And just keep your hair long, and you can come work for me anytime. I'm okay. So we're gonna take another quick break. Well, not too quick, but we're gonna take another break, and then we'll come back and talk about hip hop on campus and privilege and oppression. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please stay tuned in, and we'll see you back here soon.
Man, I feel like these people should just be glad that they don't have to wear, those wigs.